Yeah, I'm bad in a life, man. Go on with it, but go on with it. Yeah.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Shades of Sasha. I'm Sasha. If you're new, take a seat, put your crown on, and welcome to the gang. And if you're already part of the gang, you already know what time it is. What's good, baby? So today's video, I'm going back and just showing you guys how I did this eye makeup. We're just gonna do it on this eye, and then pretty much that's just it. I'm participating in this cosplay series called Black Fade. So it's basically a series of just fantastical creatures and stuff like that. So I'm turning myself into a fairy, and I'm going with, you know, sunflowers. It should have been yellow, but listen, I think the orange is fine. We're gonna just say the orange is fine, and we're just gonna call it a day. So we're just gonna do this cut crease, and I'm just gonna show you how I typically do my cut creases, and that's just about it. So let's just jump into the video because I'm chatting too much. So the first two products that I'm using is the P. Louise base, and I'm gonna use my concealer as well. And I find that when I blend both of them together, it just makes my lids a lot easier to deal with. And then I'm going to go in with the two brown shades that's in the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette and just carve out the top of my cut crease, and then I'm gonna go in with Q-tip and Vaseline. I also think this is easier, honestly, gentler on your eyelids, especially if you're constantly cutting your crease. Doing something that doesn't harm you or hurt you, I always say, is something that you should just go for. Then I'm going in with the Blank Canvas by P. Louise again, and I'm gonna use that to cut my crease. This is base. Think about this like this is the base you're putting down before you add the shadow. So it's as if it's like a concealer. You're gonna conceal, highlight. Say before you put powder on your concealer, you're gonna put the concealer down. That's just the mindset that I think of when I think about this. And it's really rich and creamy. You can pretty much use any other brand that you want. If you want me to do a comparison on the Juvia's Place versus the P. Louise, I will, but I'm not gonna do it if it's not necessary, because honestly, I think P. Louise does their thing with these things. And then I'm gonna go with my BPerfect palette, and I'm gonna use a flat brush to just basically pack that orange color onto the blank canvas, and just really look how beautiful it is. Like, it's just packing on like no other. And so after this, I'm going to blend my browns in again, just to make sure that everything is seamless. One tip: if you're a perfectionist, take your time and don't overthink or overjudge what you're doing, because I think sometimes when you try to be a perfectionist, that can happen, and then you end up just kind of messing up what it is that you're doing. So right here, you look at the shade, everything is good. You look at the shape and everything is good. And then I just go in with the brown, and I'm just blending everything out to the way that I would like it to be. After this, I'm gonna go in with a liner. It's a dip liner actually from Juvia's Place. It's in black, and I'm just lining my lids before I put my lashes on. And I think these lashes that I'm gonna use are called from Kava. Honestly, it's not all that. But pretty much what I do is I really do like a band that is really, really skinny, and they just worked. So that's all I did, and I added my lashes, and I was good to go. So pretty much that's all I did. Fairly simple. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup, and that's it. Nah, y'all. I'm watching Desperate Housewives, and I'm on like season 4, episode 9. This show is crazy. Like, this shit is crazy. Let me go finish my makeup and then I'm gonna come back and tell y'all the rest, because nah, this is not okay. Yeah. Like I said, I was watching Desperate Housewives and I'm on episode, well, season 4, episode like 9, 10. And I was watching the episode where it was the tornado and they gassed it, like Lynette's whole family died. And I hate that this show does this shit, because it has a habit of that. Like, it dangles something in your face, like that's what you think it is, and then they turn around and they just like kill off a cast member that wasn't really that big of a deal. But yeah, false alarm. So yeah, this is the look. Let me know what y'all think, because I'm feeling her.
Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it.